I'm having absolutely no luck with videos this week. Oh my god. Hi everyone, today I thought I would share with you my Estelle Maskame book collection. I love looking at people's book collections. I think it's so nice to see the books that people love so much they have multiple editions of. And since Dimily is the book that I always talk about and my review of it is my most popular video, I would share with you all the copies of Estelle's books that I have accumulated in like the last 3 years. So as some of you guys might know, Estelle and I have been good friends now for about 3 years. Whenever she's down in Edinburgh, we go to TGI's for dinner and we're always on Twitter messaging each other, crying about how difficult writing is but also how much we love it. I'm going to kind of do this quite quickly because a lot of these are the same, if that makes sense, so I'm just going to kind of touch upon them. I don't know. First of all, I have my proof copy of Did I Mention I Love You? So it is actually like a proper bound proof. All the books are in this shiny white material that does not show up on camera very well and messes up with my lighting, but we're gonna deal with it. This book I got signed at her signing. I actually, if I remember, in here, yep, on page 337 I have marking my favourite, well it's not my favourite page, but it has my favourite quote on it, which is because Tyler might have told me his secrets but now he has a new one. In it I have my TGI Fridays card holder receipt from the first TGI's date Estelle and I ever went on. So continuing with the Dimily collection, I have 3 finished UK copies. The first is the copy I bought because you support your friends, you support the authors you love, you buy a finished copy. Got a little page marker for that quote again. This one is also signed. Then we have another finished copy. This is one that they gave us at the Did I Mention I Miss You launch party. They gave us all 3 books in finished copy, which was amazing, and I thought I'd be nice and get it signed to my mum because she didn't have her own copy, but obviously it stays in my room on my shelf with all my other editions of Dimily. And finally we have a very tattered and beat up copy. This I found in a charity shop for 50 pence and I couldn't leave it, like I just couldn't. I know I could have like saved it for someone else to be introduced to the series, but I just had to buy it and I gave it to my gran. She's had it for nearly a year and hadn't read it, but she was just recently in hospital having a operation on her foot and she actually read it when she was there, so that's surprising because she doesn't read very much anymore. She made me take it to TGI's and have Estelle sign it, so it's to Sarah, wishing a speedy recovery, and again I've kind of just commandeered it for myself. Next we have Did I Mention I Need You, which is the second book in the trilogy, and these kind of follow the same pattern as Dimily. I have a finished copy that I received for review from Black and White. Then I have the copy I bought because again, support your friends, and this should be, yeah, this one is signed because it's the one that we got at the lunch party. Those are my 3 copies of Did I Mention I Need You. And moving on to the final book in the Dimily trilogy, except for the 4th book that's about to come out, but we have Did I Mention I Miss You. Again, I have 3 copies. I have the finished copy they sent me for review. I have the finished copy I bought because support your friends. I'm going to keep saying that. And then I have the copy that I got at the Dimily launch party. And yeah, again, that one's signed. The other 2 are not. So that, when I'll get them in order, let's see. I actually broke my back nearly trying to get a thumbnail. That is my entire Dimily collection. Actually, no it's not, I'm lying to you. But this is my entire UK Dimily collection. Next we have Estelle's 4th book, which is Dare to Fall, and you're gonna die when you see this cover if you haven't already because it's beautiful. Look at it. I actually painted the cover. I will put a little card on the screen or you can go and watch that if you'd like. This is just stunning. I was actually honoured to be asked to chair the event for Dare to Fall. I had to kind of overcome some social anxiety and ask Estelle a bunch of questions about the book, and It was so much fun, and I've probably said this before, but I really hope that I get to do more events in the future. And when we were there, I got it signed. Apparently I'm a chicken finger, according to Estelle. And yeah, so this is my copy. This was sent to me for review, and you know all that going on about supporting your friends I was saying? Yeah, I haven't bought a copy of this, but my mum has, and she has her one signed. I can't find it. I haven't been able to steal this one off her yet. She hasn't even read it, but I will steal it off her at some point. But it looks exactly the same, except hers is signed to Angela. Now we move on to the exciting part of these books. I love just collecting books, and particularly different editions. Now these ones were like all the same edition, so it's kind of boring. But last year in March I went to New York, went to Barnes & Noble. Literally we landed, got to the hotel, set up the Wi-Fi and googled Barnes & Noble 5th Avenue to check if it was still open, and it was, so off we went. And they had like 3 copies of Dimily, and they actually had, because just to give you guys a bit of info, the original Dimily cover in America I prefer to the new one. They changed the covers, and I was having a struggle. I wanted to buy Diminy because it's set in New York, but I was like, I can't buy the second book in one edition, not have the rest. But I didn't want to buy like all the books and then not have enough space for other books. So I was thrilled when I got to Barnes & Noble, saw Estelle's books on the shelf, and they had the original US edition, so I didn't have to worry about getting the other 2 books in the same edition because only this one exists. I will probably end up with the other copies at some point. I have the American edition, and I got this one signed, can't even remember when. I probably took it to TGI's. At the Dare Fall event, my mum and Yana, who is the foreign rights person, what's it called? Editor? I don't know. Yana does stuff abroad. They got talking, and somehow my mum got Yana to get her a Spanish copy of Dimily. Like, what? I can't even get an Indian edition when my review's published in it. No, in all fairness, they only have 1 copy at the office, and I'm not going to take that away from them. I'll just go to India. My mum's trying to learn Spanish, so she wanted a copy of this, and Yana sent it off to her, as well as a French edition for me because Yana's lovely, except when she goes to Italy and gets gelato and makes me jealous on Twitter. Yeah, I'm still bitter about that, Yana. Just saying, just saying. So my mum has a Spanish edition that she can't read that lives on my shelf, and I have a French edition that I could probably read but not necessarily understand. I do intend to get there at some point. Just got my little note from Yana. But yeah, I love the fact that I have this and that I can attempt to pretend that I'm French. And finally, because Black and White apparently love my mum more than me, even though I do all the promotion and blog tours and chair events, they sent my mum a copy of Dare to Fall in Spanish. I'm saying they sent it to my mum. They did because she's trying to learn Spanish, so it'd be her that gets the use from it, but it lives on my bookshelf. I actually got this by default because I think it was Dayden was going to send me an Indian edition because of my review being in it, and Yana was like, no, we only have 1, so I got this instead. I will take any edition of Estelle's books just to make my collection even more ridiculous. I'm trying to beat hers. You know, she's got quite a few copies of her own books, but I'm gonna beat it one day. Those are all my copies of Estelle's books so far. Soon, Just Don't Mention It will be added, which I am so excited about because Tyler. I'm gonna go now because I need to edit this video and hopefully get it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, let me know below because I have some more book collections to share. I will link my Dimily review down below, which, pre-warning, is about 15 minutes of me saying I love it so much. I'm aware I haven't told you what the books are about, but that's not the point of this video. Thank you everyone for all your comments and likes, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Now I've got to take a damn thumbnail. If I can do this without getting an injury, it will be a miracle. That should be it.